How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest taking on Cardiff City at the City Ground on Sunday. So Cardiff not had a bad start to the season, to be honest. Last time out in the league was a loss for them at home to Bristol City in a somewhat of a derby. Before that in the league, a 3-1 win against Millwall at home, a 2-2 draw away at Peterborough, 2-0 win at Blackpool, and a 1-1 draw at Barnsley to open the season off for them. So obviously they're doing better than us, and it's not really very hard to do better than us. Every other club in the Championship are doing better than us at the moment, but it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be I don't know. I think it might be a close one. I've seen Cardiff fans saying that, they won't be surprised if we get our first win of the season against them. But I don't know too much. It depends. I mean, they're a team that, you got to be wary of. They've got some players who like to cause problems for Forest. The likes of Kiefer Moore is a real handful for any defence, but especially for the Forest defence. We always seem to struggle against the likes of him, Matt Smith, big physical strikers. We never really seem to do very well against them. So, I'm a bit wary of him. They've got some other good players in the ranks. Aidan Flint coming up from the back. He's another tall, imposing player. Lee Tomlin, we know about him. He was on loan at us a couple of seasons back. They've got a very decent side. They've got a manager in Mick McCarthy who's got his style, likes to play sort of long ball, physical style of play, which, I don't think we've come up against that yet this season. I don't think so. So it could be interesting to see sort of how that pans out. But he's got a team where he doesn't need the most technical players, the best sort of players on the ball. He can get those players who are a bit more physical, a bit more combative, if you will, like Joe Wall, Sean Morrison, those sorts of players who aren't afraid to get themselves stuck in, keep them more up front. So it's going to be a bit more of a difficult one in terms of more physical, should I say, not more difficult. It'll be interesting to sort of see how that one pans out. But I don't know. I think that draw against Derby is a huge point for us, a first point on the board. First Forest goal for Brennan Johnson in the Premier League. I wish in the Championship. Why did I say Premier League? I have no idea. Maybe this time next year I might be saying that. I highly doubt it. But who knows? There's been more strange things have happened in football before. So anyway, I think. I don't know, spirits might be high because of that. Off the back of it, I know a late equaliser against Derby derailed our season under Sabri, so maybe the reverse could start our season, get our season on track. Who knows? It's going to be a more physical game, a game that. I don't know, I just have a feeling Forest might get something out of it. Houghton's had an international break to welcome in some of the new players. The likes of Rodrigo's Eli, Xande Silva, is it Ojeda? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's like Ojeda. Spence, Dragger, Lowe. A lot of new players have come in over, not yet featured for Forest since either the Derby game, as in Lowe's case, or been introduced to the squad since then. So it'll be interesting to sort of see how that pans out, see whether Houghton's been able to work with them and get anything with them in training. But no, I'm feeling a little bit confident. I don't know why. We never, it's Nottingham Forest at the end of the day. We're sat bottom of the table with one single point. So hopefully we can do better. Hopefully we can get our first 3 points of the season, our first points at home this campaign. I think second half against Derby were much better. Houghton made the right changes for a change. He took off Ryan Yates, who was poor all game, brought on a striker in Lewis Grabban, who made a bit of a nuisance of himself. Had a chance at the post that if he had a bit more pace on it, he could have flicked it past Keller Roos. It'll be interesting to sort of see who he goes with, what sort of changes he makes. Hopefully he doesn't stick with that negative side of play, but it is Chris Houghton at the end of the day, so it'll be, I don't know, it's a difficult one really. There has been murmurs of a 3 at the back system with the likes of, maybe Worrell, Eli and McKenna, or Worrell, Bissau and McKenna. You know, but I don't know. I'd expect him to go 4-2-3-1 like he always has done at Forest. But if he decides to switch it up, I'm all for it. You know, if he does go 3 at the back, for me it would be probably. For me, if I was picking a team, it would be Horvath in goal, a back 3 of Mbiso in the middle with Worrell on the right, McKenna on the left. The wing backs for me would be probably Spence and Lowe, or Dragger and Lowe. The 2 midfielders, I'm not sure if Ajada can start. If he can, it'll be Ajada and Garner with a front 3 of probably Graben down the middle, Zinkernagel on the right with Johnson on the left, with Myton to come off the bench should his pace be required, like it was against Derby. But you know, I'd expect him to go with that 4-2-3-1. You know, sort of. If I'm going to pick Houghton's side, I'll probably expect it to be something like Samba in goal, a back 4 of maybe Dragger. I would love to say Low, but it could be Bong. 2 centre backs being Worrell and McKenna. Pardon me. The 2 midfielders, I'd probably say Garner and Yates. The 3 behind the striker would probably be Zinkernagel, Johnson, Myton, and up front Graben or Taylor. Or maybe even Zande. Actually, no, I'd play Zande Silva up front instead of Graben for me. Yeah, I'd like to see Zande start. I'd love to see how he gets on. I'd like to see Jada start if he can. You know, one of the right backs, new right back start. Low get a start for the first time for us, or any minutes for us would be good to see. But you know, I think I'd love to see him go 3 at the back if we can. I think that'll be pretty cool. But I do expect him to stick with his 4-2-3-1, and hopefully we can get something out of this game. Hopefully we can get our first 3 points in the bag. I'm gonna go with Forest 2. Actually, no, Forest 1, Cardiff 0. I'm going to go with Forest 1, Cardiff 0. Hopefully we're able to get some points on the board, and hopefully, or some more points on the board, and hopefully we'll get our first win and first clean sheet of the season. So yeah, in terms of the goal scorer for me, I'm going to go Xander Silva. Why not? The people have been a bit unsure on him based on his goal scoring record, but I'd love to see him hit the ground running at the City ground and get that goal. So yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new around here and you haven't done that already. Comment down below what you think the score will be, who you think will score. Also, it will probably be in the description or definitely on the Talk Forest TV Instagram. But if you'd like to vote for us in the, I think it's Best Championship Content Creator category in the Football Content Awards or Football Bergen Awards, I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you want to vote for us in that, that'd be absolutely superb. And yeah, like I say, thank you for watching, and come on you Reds.